Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is a studio vlog of me making some notebooks. On this day, I was getting everything set up. I got some packages from Amazon, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I've been up to lately. So if you've been following me on social media, you know that I've changed my Etsy store. It's no longer called E&M Craft Creations. It is now called Shawnee's World. I am on IG, Shawnee's World, Shawnee_world 724 instead of E&M Craft Creations. I changed my store name just to kind of reflect the fact that I've been dibbling and dabbling and a little bit of everything when it comes to what I make. So my latest thing is notebooks, and I'm still doing stickers and all that, but they've kind of taken a little bit of a backseat. I'm still creating shirts for my kids. I had plans to do that like for my Etsy store, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just keep making things just for me and my kids. So in this footage, I ordered half sheets for my smaller notebooks that are half letter size, and I thought that I ordered the wrong type of paper. I thought it was cardstock, but I think that's just the name of the company, so that's why I looked a little shocked right there. So in this box, you'll see me open up some cardstock that is glossy. It's supposed to be for a laser printer, but when I actually used it, I think on this day, it kept jamming in my printer. So I haven't used it at all. I don't even know what the print quality will be like on my laser printer, just because it kept jamming it. So don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I didn't really want to return it, so there's that. And then this is my notebook paper. So when I initially started making notebooks, I used regular unpunched line paper to fill my notebook. But one thing about this, when you order it, you have to be careful that when you cut open the box, you can also slice the paper. So that is what happened, and yeah, I was not happy that I did that. So here I'm like loading the paper in. I want to say I loaded the half letter size paper in here. So this thing about the HP color laser jet, I forget what it is. I think it's a MFP M479 DFW, whatever. It does not print double-sided for half letter size. So to actually make the notebooks, the half letter notebooks, I have to print on one side, then reload it to print on the other side. So that's what I had to find out the hard way, and I ended up wasting some sheets to do that. But yeah, it works. I just have to do a little extra getting up and down, which is fine. So October 20th. I've been trying to remember to turn on this camera and record for you guys. So this is day 2. So basically on my off days, I try to be in the office and creating or putting together notebooks, or doing different things that I find enjoyable. So and listening to music. My husband's on the other side of the door, so he's working, so we're both up here while the kids are at school. So in this footage here, it's that's my half letter size notebook, which is, I kind of showed a little bit there, and I use cardstock, and I print it out, and I use my Cricut. So I don't really use my Cricut for stickers anymore, which is why you probably, if you follow me on Etsy, that's why you see some of my things in my Etsy store disappear, because I don't want to use my Cricut for stickers. So this thing is tricky too, because you can also cut it very lopsided. So I laminate my cardstock and I try to trim it as best as I can, but it's all about lining it up, and it can take time to do everything, but I don't mind doing it because I enjoy it. So this is my cinch. I've had it for a while, and so I'm just doing a lot of prep work. So earlier in the clip you saw me do like some things like getting things situated and whatnot. I prep, and then if I work a couple days, at least I have like a lot of things printed, laminated, and cut out. That way when I'm off again, I can do what I'm doing today, which was punching the or not today, no, I did this today, punching the backing and then doing the paper. So yeah, so the biggest thing with this is if you make notebooks or you do this, the biggest thing is making sure that you push it all the way back, and then make sure it also lines up at the bottom. And sometimes that little bottom piece that sticks up at the end will also push out a little bit, so you have to make sure you hold that in. And then I try not to so much as line it up with that bottom piece. I try to get as close as I can, but the biggest thing is making sure you get it all the way back, so that way your holes are not too close to the end and they're right where they're supposed to be, and then it also lines up with that little piece that locks in when you get ready to do the top half. So, and also since I don't know what I'm doing on my phone, probably texting, but I just wanted to say too, if you make a notebook and you make the front and back cardstock, make sure that you hole punch on the opposite side that you're going to bind on for the back cover. I'll probably do another video explaining what I meant, but I messed up excuse me, I messed up a lot of cardstock I punched it the same way instead of flipping the cardstock over, but I punched it the same way as the front cover, and of course they didn't match when I tried to put them on. So with making notebooks, it's a lot of trial and error, and you do waste a lot of material in the beginning, but once you get it and you get it down, like it's really fun to do. So this is what I was talking about with the notebook paper, making sure it goes all the way back, line it up at the top so everything lines up well, and then everything, if you do it right, then your holes should be somewhat straight. I have had some diagonal holes, but everything should line up and it should work out good. So here you will see I'm putting so I typically don't put my notebooks together like this. I just recently started doing this. I think before I had the wrong binding wire. This is a 2-to-1 ratio with the Heidi Swap cinch, so this actually works better than when I first started doing it. So that's why some of the pictures that I have for my notebooks that I first made, you can see the binding on the outside. I'm thinking though, when they do sell, I'm probably gonna fix the binding on them to reflect this binding style here. It just makes it look a lot nicer on the outside.